uh, Kodak jumping on IG, Kodak Black jumping on IG Live, and calling out Jackboy, uh, accusing Jackboy of hacking his IG account when he was in jail, and starting the beef with NBA YoungBoy, and Kodak claiming that NBA YoungBoy wanted to sign him, and Jackboy kind of sabotaged it.
Mm.
Then Jackboy had to jump on IG Live and, yo, why you lying like that? And now they going back and forth. They calling out each other's name. Now it's getting Jackboy literally saying that Kodak ain't about that.
Hey man, when I see this situation unfold, and just to go back to our conversation that we had, what was that, earlier this year, after Kodak got out,
mm-hmm.
and then to go back to our conversation from last week. Crazy thing is, I feel like we were both right. I don't know if that's just our just instinct to be in tune with these types of things or these situations, but we were both dead on. We were just looking at it from two different angles.
Mm-hmm.
I feel both sides. I feel Jackboy. You know what I'm saying? He was outside of the recent stuff that happened. What, yesterday? Yesterday?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Outside of that, you know what I'm saying? He was out here doing his thing. You know, he working with all these artists, getting his money, and, you know, building himself. Kodak was locked up. Kodak got out. Kodak came home. And I guess once he saw Jackboy wasn't there, he decided to surround himself with other people.
Pause.
All right.
Kodak didn't see Jackboy there.
Hey, they both dropped mixtapes today.
Hold up. You're going too fast. We gonna get there.
I'm just saying.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. So, okay, but being the case, you think Jackboy wasn't there?
You think
that was what happened? That Jackboy wasn't there?
Just like I said last week, I think Kodak has expectations that Jackboy didn't meet when it comes to his reception. And we all know a guy like Kodak. We've all been around a guy like Kodak. Kodak is a narcissist. And he wants people around him to need him incessantly. He wants people around him to almost worship him. And sometimes you just got to realize that ain't real life. A person can respect you. A person can be thankful for you and appreciative for you without constantly mentioning what you did for them.
Even if you're the one that got everybody out the hood?
Even if you're the one that got everybody out the hood. How many times do you want me to say I appreciate you?
Until you back in the hood?
Every time people see me, they know that you're the reason they see me. But you want me to mention that. You want it to be vocalized every time.
Yeah, because maybe your actions aren't showing, and I'm just playing devil's advocate, but maybe your actions ain't showing that you appreciate what I did. I.e., you not showing up when I get out.
Okay. That's true, but I'm building your brand. I'm building your brand on a scale that you can't do because you can't stay out of jail. You're not taking no charges for me.
Okay, so let's keep it real then. Kodak is in jail. How much did Jackboy really do for the sniper game when Kodak was locked up?
What didn't I mean? Like, what didn't he do? Like, I mean, I'm sure you're not saying that he didn't do anything, but you know,
I'm just asking. I'm asking from a perspective of, because I feel like you and I both kind of agree with Jackboy.
I see. But the crazy thing is that I see things from both sides, but I side more with Jackboy on this.
But being the case, I'm trying to present it what Kodak thinking.
Right.
So that being the case, what if your actions ain't showing that you appreciate? What did you really do? What did not specific, but how much? What did you do to carry Sniper Gang when Kodak was locked up?
Oh, for one, he continued to make music. There was nobody else there. There was nothing. It was just Jackboy. Jackboy went.
Was that music hitting?
Personally, to me, it wasn't my favorite, unless he was with T Grizzly or you know what I'm saying, something like that.
But that okay. So if the music wasn't hitting,
to me, because the kids love it, and that's what matters. I don't matter.
But no, but okay, but okay. But did they? What did it carry? Did it do enough to carry Sniper Gang until Kodak got out?
I feel it did.
Okay.
I feel it did. Okay. But there's one of the characteristics of people who don't really have great music is they have a lot of it.
That's a fact.
So if you look at Jackboy's catalog, he has an awful lot of music. So, do with that what you may. But, in the midst of all of this, it's just, I got to say this because this is everything's legit. So I got to keep it legit.
Yes, sir.
And when I'm looking at Kodak's recent dealings over the past 2-3 months, you know what I'm saying, the artists that he has around him, the artists who've tried to get away from him, the things that he's done, the things that he's said, the way that he goes about things. As much as we in Broward County love this kid, like that's our kid, that's our boy, and we love him almost unconditionally. Jit Flaw, Jit Green, he don't know how to handle business. He's loyal as long as you're praising. That's a narcissistic trait. He loves you as long as you are praising him. Once you get the opportunity and you don't mention him, you don't say, "Oh yeah, I love Kodak," then he starts feeling away. And that's weird. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going. It ain't like this is going to affect the way that I listen to his music because I listen to his mixtape today. But you can see that he's more. Just like Jackboy said, you're not that guy. You're not. You pay somebody. You better pay somebody because you're not coming.
Somebody to do it.
So the the way that most people see him isn't the real him. But he shows us that because like and even on his mixtapes, he's a very emotional dude. He's very bro. His mixtape. He has the track where he talks about, oh, if I don't hear from Jackboy,
yeah,
my head hurt, and if Jackboy don't answer the phone, I you know what I'm saying, I feel like crying. Yeah. I cry and just, oh, I should have listened to my baby mama. She told me not to deal with you. I can't believe you made her be right because she never right. Next track, Kodak and Psycho Bob. Going back and forth, bromance, love fest. It's just, but that's what he likes. He likes you to just be all over him. Like, and once you start to outgrow that, once you start to grow, that ain't what it is. Everybody has to pick their own lane. Everybody has to be their own person at some point. And it sucks that it had to be like this with him and Jackboy, because we know that they, you know what I'm saying, they were like, you know, they like brothers. But I think that only when it got to this point with him and Jack was that the
money got involved.
understood the person that Kodak is. Like, just like I said, we love him to death, but we all know a person like him. He just fly. Yeah, he can't shake that.
Yeah, I think that money got involved. I think he started smelling himself. Like you said, I mean, yeah, Project Baby. That was his thing, right? Like, Project Babies look out for themselves. That they jack boys, they finesses, like they Project Babies. And he went from Project Baby to millionaire, and in the midst of all this happening, in and out of jail, it's never been stable for Jit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So he ain't stable. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, he need that. He want that blind loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got a couple of them around him that do that. You know what I'm saying? And that maybe just because the money good right now. So when it dry up, it might be a different story. But he got the yes. Like I was saying before we even got to this topic, there ain't no OGs around him. You know what I'm saying? Right. Ain't nobody around him. Ain't nobody around Kodak to tell him, Jit, sit down somewhere. Like, you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, he not allowing that around him to, hey, bro, like have some OGs around you that know how to guide you and shit. Hey, how to make the proper steps, proper moves.
Yeah. He trying to make himself into the OG without, you know, having the proper training.
Yeah, and it's like now these two Broward dudes is letting a artist that's not even from the area be the cause of their beef. Like, how y'all beefing over NBA YoungBoy? He locked up himself. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. y'all
that whole thing about, oh, Jackboy had my Instagram and he was doing all that. Yeah.
Why would you even put that out there like that?
Yeah. Why?
And that's why I'm like, okay, that's a little weird that you even would bring that back up. And then the next thing we know, you know, they dropping projects. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird, bro. It's a weird place. It's weird to see Kodak acting like this. It's weird because, like you said, we wanna support him, we wanna love him, because he one of ours. You know what I'm saying? And he made it. So it's like, bro, like you the reason why all the eyes is down here. But if the reason why all the eyes is down here is because you acting out and you wilding, they ain't gonna be checking for the music.
Right.
Like he got a big show coming up. This weekend? The Bill and Jill show. You know, him and Kamikaze. It's like, bro, like that's a it's a moment for Kodak to take a young artist from the area and put her on a platform that she's earned and give her the light that he's brought down here. But I just hope that he not expecting her to give him that blind loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, if the way he been acting lately, like, you know, and she's been tapped in with him since day one. So,
you know. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like with Kodak's ego, that's the reason why he's there, why he's doing this, because she's gonna give him that blind loyalty to an extent, and as soon as she doesn't, get the same story over again, rinse and repeat. He just got to understand that people, yeah, you can do for people. You can expect a certain level of acknowledgement, but to expect a person to continuously publicly acknowledge and praise you is just kind of ridiculous. Like, this person has to grow to be their own thing at some point, just like you eventually grew to be your own thing.
Yeah, you had to grow. Yeah,
he gotta get out of his feelings sometimes. He gotta shake that. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not a good look. You know what I'm saying? And especially with him and Rod Wave kind of being when it comes to Florida, like that new generation of gatekeepers. Hey, you got to do better. I don't want that identity placed on my city. That's not what I want.
Yeah. Especially when you got two of probably the biggest artists in the city going at each other. You know, they supposed to be brothers. You know what I'm
saying? Same city.
Like we talked about last week, Atlanta, that Unity Day show is the reason why they got such a hold on the game right now.
Yeah.
And when we got the same talent, the same ability, but like I said last week, we don't have the unity. We ain't got direction. We ain't got the OGs to be like, yo, let's pull us together. It's still a competition. You got, bro, they came out together. Like, they supposed to be the same. They supposed to be on the same team. Like, that's sniper game. That's when you think of sniper game, you think of Kodak and Jackboy. And it's like that ain't no unity, ain't no togetherness, and it's like ain't nobody wants to sit both of them down and be like, yo, first of all, both of y'all chill out. Second of all, this is how we gonna rectify it. This is how we gonna move, bruh. Atlanta don't let when stuff like this happen in Atlanta, the OG step up real quick, nipping in the bud, zip it up, tie it up, throw it in the garbage. Yo, we straight. Back to business. Back to business. Kodak and Jackboy been fighting since Kodak jumped out.
Hey man,